In this video, we're going to show you a stretching technique that is incredibly effective and not a lot of people know about. If you've had a lot of tightness in your hamstring and you feel like the basic stretches aren't working, then this stretch might help you finally feel that relaxation. So we're going to go ahead and demonstrate here with the hamstring muscle with Tanner. So I'm going to have Tanner lay back, and the way we're going to do this stretch is by lifting up the leg and having Tanner just passively relax. Now, we're not just going to do your typical hamstring stretch where we just hold here and then just wait. Instead, we're going to do something called proprioceptive neuromuscular facilitated stretching. This is a really fancy term, but in reality, it just means that we're basically using the nervous system to facilitate or to increase relaxation of the muscle group. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with a 10-second pre-stretch. So I'm going to go up until I feel a little bit of a resistance here from Tanner. I'm going to hold there for about 10 seconds. From here, after 10 seconds, I'm going to have Tanner do an isometric contraction of the hamstring muscle by trying to drive his heel down into my hand. All right, go ahead. We're going to push for 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then I'm going to have him completely relax, and then I'm going to see if we can gain more range of motion. Quite often, this will increase range of motion by 5 or 10 degrees. And there's a specific reason why. And that reason is autogenic inhibition. Autogenic inhibition is when we're using a contraction of the muscle group, in this case the hamstring, to facilitate relaxation. So there's a neuromuscular signal that's going from that muscle as it contracts to the spinal cord and then back to the hamstring. That's telling the hamstring that this position is safe, it's tolerated, and that it's okay to relax and go into a farther stretch. Using a muscle contraction of the hamstring in the end range of that hamstring stretch is what's facilitating this relaxation and allowing us to go farther each time. So we can do multiple cycles of this. We're going to take him back up for that 10-second pre-stretch here, and then we're going to go into that hold relax one more time. So we're going to go ahead and have him do that hold contraction, so 6 seconds, really driving that heel down. So he's trying to push that heel into my hand. 3, 2, 1, and then relaxing and stretching up farther. Now, this is the basic version of PNF stretching, but we're going to show you one other variation. So this was the hold relax method of PNF stretching. Now I want to go into the contract relax method. So if the hold relax method isn't working, or if you want to try something different, you can try this second method, the contract relax method. Here, we're going to start with the same 10-second pre-stretch. So we're going to go up, we're going to hold for 10 seconds. Once we get that 10-second pre-stretch, we're going to do a contraction of the hamstring, keeping the knee straight and driving the heel all the way down to the ground. So I'm going to resist it all the way down as he contracts to touch the ground. From here, now he's going to relax and let it take it all the way up into a full stretch. So again, 10-second pre-stretch, 6-second or so contraction as we go through the full range of motion, and then a 30-second relaxation. All right, now we're going to show you how you can do this on some different muscle groups. Tanner has some tight adductors, so we're going to have him do it himself first with the PNF stretching of the adductors. So the way we're going to do this is we're going to get into a butterfly position, bring the heels up close to the groin. Then we're going to find our 10-second pre-stretch. This is where we're going to put light pressure into the knees to help relax or lengthen the adductors. He's going to have limited access to that range of motion right now, so we're going to go ahead and start with that hold relax contraction. So what we're going to do that is Tanner's going to drive in to his elbows here, feel the inner thigh muscles working here. We're activating those inner thigh muscles for 6 seconds, 3, 2, 1, and then we're relaxing, and now we're going into that 30-second stretch after the contraction, and that autogenic inhibition from activating the muscle is going to facilitate some relaxation here. You can repeat this for multiple cycles, and as you can see, you can use this same method for different areas of the body, whether you're stretching your pecs or your lats or your adductors or your hamstrings or another muscle group. You can use this same method by finding a stretch, contracting that muscle that's being stretched for 6 seconds, and then allowing yourself to go into that deeper stretch. Using this method is going to take advantage of that neuromuscular reflex to allow you deeper ranges of motion, which can really help you solve some issues if you've been struggling to gain flexibility. If you're a personal trainer or a strength and conditioning coach, maybe studying for the NSCA CSCS exam and found this video to learn this stretching method, then you can check out our study group in the description below. We post practice questions there to help you study for the exam and to become a better strength coach. If you guys do have any questions, go ahead and drop them in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any future videos, and we'll catch you in the next one. Thanks.